I'd like something to drink, preferably some vodka.
And you best have a Black Russian.
Black Russian. You would have said Black Russian. That's a funny joke. I get it. I'm black. No, that's funny.
I got a better idea. Why don't you do it yourself?
This is Film Sack. Oh, sure.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Film Sack. This is Film Sack, mining the very depths of film entertainment for all mankind since 2009. I didn't realize it rhymed before. I should be saying that more.
Yeah.
Anyway, welcome to episode 737.
Oh,
It's like an airplane.
I was about to say it's like an airplane. Is that a seven? Is it 747? Is there 737?
Just don't have the fish or whatever it was that made everyone sick in airplane. Anyway, my name is Scott Johnson. I'm joined today by Brian. What is this, a Warriors reunion? Dunaway.
Oh, it is. Oh, hi. This week on Film Sack, we set our Casio A201's digital watches to 48 hours of gritty action with smooth-talking Eddie Murphy in his movie debut and gargles with the gravel talking Nick Nolte as they lay down the law for some 80s buddy cop movie where the buddies are not always cops and they're not always buddies in this 1982 action comedy that beat up the comedy and is now choking your girlfriend for information in the hall of your crap hole apartment complex over on your favorite streaming service that just wants the N-word coming out of Nick Nolte's mouth to come out and play. Holy crap, this movie. Anywho, it's been real fun busting rocks on the railroad out here in the countryside while incarcerated with you fellas. But over the horizon, I see my Native American Indian friend, Billy Bear, totally not an alias, is swerving in this general direction and will soon free me from this state-mandated public service. This may take a while, so please enjoy these randomly selected instruments that James Horner has picked to pass the time. Ooh, steel drums. Did not see that coming. Well played, sir. Randy, we ain't partners, we ain't brothers, and we ain't friends. We're lovers. Now get over here and give Daddy some trim. Gross. I feel gross.
He brought that trim thing up a lot.
Too many times.
Yeah, too many times.
Maybe too many times. He was a horn dogger. All right. Well done. Let's get to our next host, who is Randy. He once tried to have Nick Nolte's hairstyle, but it nearly killed him, Jordan.
Aloha, Scott, Brian. So, you're back at the station for some more yelling from the chief, huh? You want me to yell at you? You can't handle the yelling. You're out of control. You think this is a game? Well, is it? Maybe it's some kind of real-time strategy, law enforcement, and you need to mine more minerals, huh? What do you want me to tell? Infernal affairs about your minerals? Do you even have a late-game strategy? I've got the mayor all over my Twitch chat. Okay, all right. Okay. It's going to be possible for us to clean up the mess you made if you follow these 3 rules. Number 1, I guess just do whatever you want with currently imprisoned convicts. Do we have a justice system? Let's just pretend we don't. Number 2, when you've checked a convict out of jail like he's a GameFly disc, feel free to take him to a nightclub and give him your badge and stand back and watch him commit a bunch more crimes. Number 3, the two of you, have you noticed the heat between you? It's like a hot rivalry.
Yeah.
You should kiss and see if there's something worth exploring together.
Yeah. In the back of his convertible. Hubba, hubba. Very nice.
Everyone else caught on to the tension, right?
The heat.
Yeah,
the heat.
of course. Yeah, I got you.
Oh, yeah.
No, there's definitely that going on. And they would do it again in another 48 hours.
Oh, in 8 years.
With us finally, we have Brian. He likes to sneak up on people sleeping in his convertible and slam the door really hard. Ibbit.
Boy, do I. It's the funniest thing ever.
Yeah.
In a movie that's not the funniest thing ever. Anyway.
Man, how'd you get all those extra people in there to...
I know. It's Five Brian vocals going on all at once there.
Unbelievable.
This deserved a little lightheartedness. Thank you for bringing some lighthearted comedy to this.
I was trying to figure out how to work things like Spear Chucker and Watermelon into a song, and I just couldn't do it.
Yeah, this thing is of its time, man. There's some stuff in this where you're like, oh, hello, 1982.
Yeah, I
How
guess
you
that
doing?
was a phrase we used back then.
I actually wrote an overall summary, which I never do, but it ended and I felt inspired, and I just wrote the line: if you go back in time through action comedies, you reach a point where there's almost no action and almost no comedy.
Yeah.
It kind of is. Yeah, I mean, I guess we got a fake Fletcher, but I can't wait to talk about
let's get
when
into
you
it.
boil this thing down, what a nostalgic nothing burger it kind of is.
Yeah, and in weird ways it held up, and I really liked it. And in other ways, I was like, this is why did we think this was such a seminal moment? We can get into all that in a sec. But the fake Fletcher is here. He will say what he's going to say. I asked the crowd to submit in their best Nick Nolte voice.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So this is as close as anyone got. Here you go.
This week on Film Sack, a grumpy cop springs a smooth con man from prison for 4 to 8. Damn it! 48 hours to help catch a killer. They bicker constantly, but get the job done. It basically invented the buddy cop genre and made Eddie Murphy famous. Kid got out of jail, helped me catch a guy. Wasn't happy about it. Still ain't.
Nice. It's not the
Pretty good. It's a pretty good impersonation.
Yeah, it's no, Caliendo level sort of killing it, but it'll do in a pinch.
Sure.
Yeah. I didn't think it was that bad.
And it's funny how much worse Nick Nolte's voice has gotten in the new movie Crime 101 and currently in theaters with Chris Hemsworth and Halle Berry.
I got to see that. I want to see.
Yeah.
I've said it before. I'll say it one more time so I don't have to say it 50 more times during the show. But I am a massive fan of old Nick Nolte. I think the older he got, the greater he got.
Current Nick Nolte as opposed to 48 Hours era. I'm a former football player who's just learning how to act Nick Nolte.
Yeah, for sure. That is exactly it.
Watching a 1982 Nick Nolte, I was actually shocked that he had the fame to get this part. He's terrible to listen to on a level that it's like, I mean, your brain starts reaching for, I guess he looks pretty good and he knows how to carry himself and he knows where to put his eyes or something, like all these reasons that he is a star that aren't his voice, which makes you want to mute the movie.
Yeah, I actually like it though, and that's why I came away a little surprised. I thought I was going to not like early stage Nick Nolte, and I was going to be annoyed because I need the gruffer whatever. But it's all kind of here, and it's all right. And also remember, Eddie Murphy wasn't a big deal yet either, so this is kind of just a thing that propelled everybody's.
This casting was not. This movie kind of lingered a little bit in Hollywood, and this was not the casting they wanted. But oddly, somehow or another, the subject of the film and combining Nick Nolte with Eddie Murphy, who was early in his career, just kind of worked. So much so that it was like, ooh, we need to make more of these and take the template, but maybe ratchet it up a little bit and make it a little bit more what the core is here.
Yeah.
It ruled during the 80s. Buddy cop movies during the 80s, this thing.
Oh,
was
for
the
sure.
template.
And it was the template. It was, you had to have somebody who was a little crazy and then one that was a little bit more by the book. You had to have, the conflict between the two was important, but they still had to work together and they had different methods that neither one would agree with. I mean,
one's not even a cop.
Yeah, and one's not even a cop. That's the funniest part. It's a buddy cop film where one of them just happens to be borrowing a badge.
Yeah, it's a really good point. Yeah.
It goes back to much earlier movies, but like the Defiant ones with Portier and Tony Curtis, where you have similar goals. So they're in it because they both are wanting the same person, right? The same. Yeah. They're on the same quest.
Yeah,
sort of.
Yeah.
They're on the same path.
That's a fair way of putting it. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Like this movie, I was at one. There were a couple of times where I was like, first of all, it looks really good. I don't know what's going on lately with streamed old stuff, but
yeah.
Oh,
good
the
transfer.
cinematography was good too.
Yeah, and I don't know why they're holding up so well lately. I don't know what that's about, but maybe something happened. Maybe someone's passing these through some kind of subtle AI upscale thing, or something's going on because the last few movies we've seen should have looked kind of shitty, and they just haven't. They feel kind of modern.
There's some
like
scenes with the bus fight with Remar and Codius when they're shooting at each other. When I guess when James Remar shoots Elias Codius on the bus. That's like, wow, this looks really good, and all of a sudden it looks like a 1975 film.
Yeah,
but it still looks really good for a 1975
This
film.
really feels like
Great
a
way of putting
holdover
that.
with the way it's shot.
Yeah.
It feels gritty, which kind of made it feel kind of weird for even an early '80s movie because we kind of moved on for the most part from that kind of stuff. But
Right.
it felt very much like the '70s gritty, hardcore filming. Even to the language just was so harsh to our modern ears. It's just interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, Eddie Murphy and Richard Pryor, who they really wanted in the beginning. Richard Pryor was killing it during this time.
Oh, I didn't know that. They were. I'd read what's his name, tap dancer guy. I thought it was.
Hines was also. He was also in
the original concept on the script was Clint Eastwood and Richard Pryor, and I just want to go.
That's pretty good.
Could they think of a third black comedian?
They did. Eddie Murphy.
Yeah,
he got the role.
Yeah, no, that's interesting. I didn't know any of that. I just thought it was, hey, he's on the rise. SNL is being successful. He's going to be a big deal, and then they went with what they went with. I mean, it's still one of the highest rated Eddie Murphy and Nick Nolte movies. If you go look at their list, it's up there.
Yeah.
And that includes Oscar turns and things like what was the one where it's Prince of Tides is what I'm thinking of.
You're talking Nolte.
Nolte,
Sorry, I
yeah.
thought we were still talking.
And I think overall, I mean, obviously Eddie Murphy had a bigger run in the 80s than Nolte did, but then Nolte's had a lot of long tail,
Oh man, I didn't care for Nolte. I don't remember if I watched this when it first came out because I was only like 10. So I don't think I saw that, but I do remember seeing Down and Out in Beverly Hills and loving Nick Nolte,
is that
falling
about
in
when
love
it
with him.
turned for us? I think, Down and Out
it
Beverly
did.
Hills. Yeah.
Yeah. So going back later on, I was like,
And I want to apologize because I keep calling him Thunderbolt Ross and the Eric Bana.
Oh yeah, good correction. I did this.
yeah.
I've been doing the same thing. So
I know he's Bruce Banner's dad. So.
Yeah, and it has a major role that
David
feels.
Banner, which is really funny.
What ends up happening to him is very much like you could see a comics telling going that way. So I'm the same. I just thought it was that guy, but yeah, he's actually that was Sam Elliott was
Thunderbolt. Yeah,
should have stayed. Should have kept him going, man.
I know he was a great pick.
You wouldn't have to replace him these two other times or whatever.
I feel like that's one that we should watch here is the Eric Bana non-MCU Hulk. Because it's supposed to be comic booky, you know.
Did you never see it?
Me?
I love it.
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
I've absolutely seen this.
Oh, when you said
Anytime
it's
you
supposed
can
to be,
have-
I thought that meant you hadn't seen it. Wow.
Anytime
No,
you
it
have
was
a giant-
intended. It was intended to be comic booky, like with comic panels on screen
and giant poodles. Yeah, gamma radiated poodles. Yeah, come on. So Randy,
thought
did you
we
see
did it.
Down and Out in Beverly Hills?
Of course.
Yeah. What'd you think about that? Was that what? Did you fall in love with Nick Nolte at that point, or you didn't care?
No, and I'm realizing that there's a quality of his delivery that I just can't. But something about how it rattles around in my head just doesn't work for me.
Yeah.
And I was trying to think of what's my favorite Nick Nolte.
Yeah,
good. The Mandalorian.
Fear? Maybe
Cape Fear.
Cape Fear is very good.
Cape Fear is a good choice. Yeah,
Cape Fear is very good. I think he's underrated in that. You always think of De Niro being the bad guy or whatever, but
right. But he plays the dad who's being turned around and around by what's going on.
Yeah.
Like I say, he's a good actor. And but by the way, speaking of these actors, before we get too far away from it, Scott brought up that this is Eddie Murphy's probably highest rated by critics movie.
Yeah,
and we sacked Trading Places just a couple months ago, and so that's at 87% on Rotten Tomatoes, and there's 4 more films above it. There's 4 films above Trading Places on Rotten Tomatoes for Eddie Murphy. All right.
Okay.
One of them is 48 Hours, and I want you to guess.
First Beverly Hills Cop.
any of the other four. No, sorry.
Really?
Again, above Trading Places.
I'm shocked by that. I would have thought
there's
that was
4 and then there's also 48 hours. 48. So there's the 4 between Trading Places and 40.
So Trading Places number 1.
I couldn't believe this when I saw this.
Bowfinger's not on there.
I would say Bowfinger would be a good guess. No?
Okay. The Dolomite movie that he did on Netflix.
Yes, 97.
Oh, good choice. Yeah,
That movie's
Dolomite has been
great.
named 97%.
So good.
Does his stand-up are any of his stand-up in there?
They don't do the concert
three
films.
feature films that you've got left here, and I just
Oh gosh.
blows my mind.
Doctor, no,
The Golden Child.
Give me the knife.
that was our first Eddie Murphy sack, right?
Yeah.
I think so. Boy, I'm out of ideas. I don't know who else.
Please don't say the Nutty Professor or
It's-
Oh, but
not,
the clumps.
unfortunately.
Come on.
I like the
Right?
first Nutty Professor's fantastic. I think I can't stand the sequel. It's one of the worst sequels ever made.
Really? That is so funny. It's
Oh,
like,
maybe
oh, yeah, I
that's
can
so
handle
good
that,
for
but
me.
not the second one.
Oh, it's
No
bad,
way.
dude. That's a bad
All right.
movie. Ugh.
I'll give you the most obvious hint imaginable. All 3 of the movies you're reaching for, he did a voice. In animated
Shrek.
film.
Yeah,
Shrek.
so Shrek. Yeah, sure.
Shrek 1.
Donkey. Yeah.
Shrek
2.
Mulan,
Shrek 2.
Mulan,
Yes.
Mulan, Mulan.
And
Mulan, yeah.
correct,
Oh,
yes.
good. Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
That's it. That's all
Mulan.
3,
The
right?
character in Mulan is basically Donkey. It's a weird.
Yeah, it's always
It is,
Donkey.
yeah.
It's not really a big stretch.
Can you believe how much money he must have made from those movies?
Oh, yeah. I
sure.
love it.
Oh,
Thank
ridiculous!
God.
That's where most of it probably came from, right? Like,
Yeah.
you do these big successful Disney movies, and you're kind of in forever. I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Interesting. This is a bit like Trading Places in that, we're looking at proto Murphy, kind of early stuff where he's still, he's very charming, he's very quick on his feet, he's all those things, but he's not your lead guy yet.
Right.
But then you go back later and watching, you're like, it kind of is, sort of is
He's still
leading this.
He's still in the show.
Yeah.
He's still in the show. Absolutely.
He's got the charisma and the confidence are absolutely there. Like that is, right from the get-go, you see it. And you can kind of look back at this and say, yeah, we pretty much knew he was going to be a star from this just because every time he's on screen, he kind of takes command of everything. Like
Yeah. Even though it's supposed to be a comedy sort of, and it's kind of not that
it's kind
funny.
of not.
That's the complaint. Yeah, it's listed as a comedy, but everybody's like, ain't no comedy in here.
Is the funniest thing he does in this film the singing Roxanne in the jail cell? Or is it
that is a great introduction. I was trying to think of an earlier film where we introduce a character off screen almost to the point it's like, yeah, we hear crazy crap in prisons all the time, so having someone sing off screen doesn't seem that crazy, and slowly we come into focus of Reggie Hammond in his little cell there. That was just amazing.
Yeah,
I would say the funniest thing to me was his scene in the redneck bar, because you could tell they told him, just go off. We're gonna capture you as far as you can take it, and then we're gonna use the best bits. Kind of like Roxanne. Remember Steve Martin telling jokes in a bar?
Roxanne. Yeah.
Speaking of Roxanne, that was also a thing you memorized when I was in school. I guess I'd have been in junior high, and all of our friends would say, they'd be on the hall, and I'd go, "Hey, dude," and he'd go, "Roxanne!" Like we thought that was so frickin' funny at the time. Also, Forbidden Fruit, by the way. My parents would not let me see this movie at home. I had to go.
Oh, of course not.
Had to VHS it.
Hard. This is a real rated R film. I mean, there's so much violence, and it's mostly coming from Nick Nolte's character Jack Cates, and that's what's fun about this movie, though. If you do want to break down the characters and how they're written and how each of them is kind of mirroring each other, and the cop seems a little dirty, but also the criminal seems a little bit clean too, justified.
He's a smoke wagon in this thing,
right? So
I'm used to James Remar looking a little rough.
James Remar, yeah.
But my
gosh,
hoping, what a handsome bastard he was. Jeez Louise.
I was hoping we could have a discussion about who's the sexiest person in this movie, because Sonny Landham is looking amazing in this movie.
Right. That's a different kind of sexy, though, right?
Yeah.
You look at that.
Billy Bear does look he's a really good looking guy in this movie.
I suddenly realized realized why they chose him to stand up against, Schwarzenegger and the other actors in Predator, because he can hold his own.
He really can. He was great.
No love for Brian.
Huh?
Say no love for Brian James. Come on,
Yeah, good point. And if that's sexy,
Time to die.
people have weird, preferences, and I'm not here to judge, but he's not the guy I would go for.
No.
Brian James talking on the phone though. Like that's why I'm going to remember this from this movie. I'm going to remember that Brian James talk on the phone.
Yeah,
that guy is eating up the scenery in this one against a crazy Nick Nolte and Eddie Murphy, who is actually going on script a lot. I think what I read from the some of the behind the scenes stuff, because Eddie Murphy, you got to remember, he's not Eddie Murphy yet. He's just an up and coming star. And he shows up, and he's really easy to work with. He knows his lines. He shows up. This is what I was hearing from interviews with the director and stuff. And I'm like, that is great. That's how you do it.
Yeah, no, that's cool. And also, if the trivia is to be believed, sometimes we have scrutiny for that, but it says that most of these Nick Nolte, Eddie Murphy scenes where they would argue and fight and whatever were improv. Those two were just winging it.
Yeah.
And I can kind of feel that. There's parts where I'm just like, that's Nick Nolte just being a...
To the scrutiny side, isn't that something you say when actors aren't memorizing their lines?
Kind of, or if they're good, right? Or if it's so good, you're like, and I heard they improv'd it. Like, that's too easy to say sometimes, but...
Their chemistry is unusual. I would not pick Nick Nolte. I think that's what people were trying to recapture in all these buddy cop movies, is this almost... You didn't see it coming. No one, I don't think anyone said, yeah, Nick Nolte, Eddie Murphy, that sounds like some really good, chemistry there. No, they just got in there and they were able to do it.
And again, Eddie Murphy's first film, so you don't know, but he has chemistry. Put him with anyone. Put him in Trading Places, and he has incredible chemistry with his co-stars.
Yeah.
You think Brian James and Eddie Murphy would have been just as good? You think that
they would have found a way. Yeah, I think they would have.
Yeah.
I think that's the strength of Eddie Murphy's skill as an actor, is that he does mesh really well with people that maybe don't seem automatic fits. And Nick Nolte is, I can't think of a better contrast to Eddie Murphy's whole vibe, and they were really fun together. And they also, they have that whole journey that buddy cop movies, or whatever we want to call this one, it's barely a buddy cop, because like you guys said, he's not even a cop, but those they thrive on, we are very opposite. We conflict all the time. We fight. We bicker.
Different ways of doing things.
But in the end, we got each other's back, and that's what we want out of these movies. I think
Right.
And that movie, movie does it. And I think earns it. It's fine. I don't question it or feel like they didn't earn that.
But it never feels like from the very first scene of Lethal Weapon, or the first time that Murtaugh and Riggs are put together, you never feel like they don't have each other's backs like you do with this. Like, you feel like, all right, first chance that Murphy's got, he's running, he's
that's
getting
a great call.
Yeah. But I guess Rush Hour, maybe. Maybe there's Running Scared, definitely have their backs right from the get-go.
He finally got it. Hines finally got his thing.
Everyone wants to call this the original buddy cop movie, but I think that maybe Running Scared is the one.
There are some
what was the year
movies
on that?
before
It was
that are buddy cops.
84, 3, the year later, year after this.
Yeah.
But they're actual cops. They're two cops.
They're actually cops. Yeah.
They're cops.
So from
86, a lot later than I thought. 86.
Someone in our Discord was arguing for some old movie I'd never heard of, and I forgot the name.
I
was going to bring it up.
Like older buddy cops.
Yeah.
This is not the first buddy cop movie.
Well, that was their claim, but what the story of that movie sounded like, it wasn't really buddy cops.
But let's all face it. This is the proto
Stray
for
dog.
80s. This is 80s prototype. This is the one. This is the one everybody looked at. This is the one that popularized it. And that's
or Freebie and the Bean. I think Freebie and the Bean was.
That's the one.
Watching Alan Arkin and James Caan fight as partners is hilarious.
Right.
I mean, that is
it is good.
You had me at James Caan, so we're in. Let's go. I don't know. I want to give it its due because I think it deserves it.
Yeah.
But also, I think if you're going to rank them, I'd say.
I don't think anybody making buddy cop making buddy cop movies here in the 80s was going, oh yeah, it's this original source material. No, they were all looking at 48 Hours and going, yeah, this is the formula.
That's the formula you'd follow. It's funny, they also, like, the buddy cop genre lists Beverly Hills Cop. I mean, it's not that funny because it's him and Billy Rosewood, or it's Axel Foley and somebody else.
Yeah,
even
Taggart,
though-
or putting
Taggart, right.
putting shit in
Buddy
people's
cops.
tailpipes is all I remember.
Cops.
Really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's also there was a complaint by the director of this that he felt like Axel
Walker
Foley
Hill.
was just stolen from his movie. Like he thinks
Yeah.
that they're basically the same character. Now, I don't know if I don't know if I
As
agree
you
with him.
That's how you always feel, though,
think it's-
right? It's like I discovered them. It's I did it.
Yeah.
You always feel that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so much of that is Eddie Murphy, though. You know,
Yeah.
it's what Eddie Murphy brought to the role of Reggie, and then brought to the role of Alex that would make somebody think, oh yeah, no, he took that right from 48 Hours. No, he took that right from being Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, by
And you
doing
just
what he
happen to-
does, exactly.
You just happen to get some of that in your movie. He got some of that in this
Yeah.
other movie.
Yeah.
You got some peanut butter in your chocolate.
Exactly,
Hey, it's
yeah.
all good. Or chocolate in your
Exactly.
peanut butter. However you want to
And
look at it.
even
Nick
as
Nolte.
even as you get far away from it, you still have that sensation, right? Like Men in Black, they're not even cops, although I guess Will Smith is technically a cop at the beginning.
Yeah.
But like Men in Black, you feel some of the 48 Hours, connective tissues. Hobbs and Shaw is like 30 years later, right?
Yeah.
And there's still some of that in there. So like the people making these movies, they've all seen these movies.
Yeah. I mean, don't forget during the 80s, TV and film was all about having people who were not people who usually solve crime. It's like, hey, let's have some random military folks help small town people. They're going to solve some
Right.
crime.
Well,
Hey, we're going to have a writer. We're going to have an old lady writer who's going to solve some
Yes,
crimes,
exactly.
murder, she
That was
wrote.
the thing. It's like, all right, we've done all the buddy cop movies. Now we need to have a cop and a dog movie.
Yeah.
Now we need to have and we're getting cop
Have
and
you-
robot, cop and
Have you
alien.
seen? Yeah, have you seen Riptide? Come on, I mean, who are these guys?
Riptide.
Magnum PI.
Any
Magnum
chance you
PI.
have to bring up Riptide, man.
I
You
know.
love
Yeah, yeah.
Riptide.
Exactly.
Killing it. Killing
You
it.
just want people to fill out their bingo cards. Are we on the cusp of having a buddy cop with AI and a cop
Oh,
together?
absolutely.
Oh shit! I mean, yes. But isn't that
Yes.
there's something?
I mean, it's kind
exists, right. What am I thinking of? There's something where that's exactly what they do. They got a
I guess so, right? Where there's
what is
Knight
that?
Rider. He's
No,
artificial
like,
intelligence.
kind of. I mean,
Yeah.
Knight Rider's
Yeah,
not
you know
too
what?
far from it.
He's
Yeah.
not a cop though. He's not licensed to police.
Well,
But
Yeah.
like there's something where a humanoid robot cop hangs around with a regular cop who's tired of this shit, and then the robot's like
Right.
the new.
Right.
What am I thinking of? I don't know what that is. That
I don't
exists. Oh,
Yeah.
someone's yelling at their. They're yelling
right
at their
now.
Zune right now. They're yelling.
I
at
just
it.
want to say my favorite buddy cop movie where neither of them are actual cops is The
Right.
Nice Guys.
yeah.
And
Oh, sure.
and it's
good
Russell Crowe and Ryan Gosling. Ryan Gosling in that movie looks and acts exactly like Nick Nolte in 48 Hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess it's iRobot. It's Will Smith and
Ah,
and,
that's right.
Tudyk.
Oh, you know what?
That is-
I
that
think
is spot
that's
on.
what I'm thinking
That might
of.
be
That's
it.
spot
Because that
on.
essentially the original story was nothing like this, but essentially it became a buddy cop
Yes,
thing with
Yeah. Yeah.
Tudyk being the deal. I did not murder her, or whatever he says.
You know, it was a real shame to see Annette O'Toole basically off screen just about the entire, other than her opening scene where I thought Nick Nolte was farting. I don't know. Was it shoes? I don't know. Did anybody
hear
else
that.
hear
No.
that?
Say
I had my
fart.
headphones on, and every time he moved around, it sounded like he was
farting. I
ripping
didn't
it.
notice
Like
that.
he was ripping it. But Annette O'Toole, man, she is like off screen, just
My wife loves
Or
her.
Lana Lang. Really? Oh my God, my wife hates her.
Here's,
So does-
here's why she
does
loves her,
Kim
because
watch
she watches all the
that
watches
River, Mystic River.
Yes, and she
Virgin
thinks
River?
she's great in that, and I think she's annoying as shit in that.
That's what Tina thinks. Tina's like, I stopped watching that show because of Annette
Really?
O'Toole. Like, Annette O'Toole pisses her off so much because she's an annoying character and she's an annoying actress playing that character.
I mean,
she
she's
plays
not
annoying here too. But
she's not wrong. Like
I
she
watched
is
the-
annoying.
Do you know who she's married to?
Hold on. I knew this at one point.
Peter O'Toole.
No. The lead singer.
I was trying. I was trying to go through O'Toole's I could think of. That was it.
I don't
No,
know.
the lead singer of Spinal Tap, Michael McKean.
Oh, that's
Nice.
right. I knew it was something
Good
like
job.
that.
Yeah.
What's his name? Saul's brother.
Lenny.
Yeah.
Yeah, Saul's brother.
So
Yeah.
we're gonna bring it current, that thing.
I stopped
yeah.
watching Virgin River after a few episodes because I didn't like how every shot of every principal was framed. And I mean this, I'm not kidding. when people come into a room, they don't stop in the door frame and talk to you grinning and stare into your eyes. Ever. No one ever does
unless
that
it's
in real life.
unless it's a soap opera, right?
And this show was, I was like, this show is trying to convince me that I am deeply in love with Melinda Monroe and Jack Sheridan, and I'm not, and I don't understand.
I'll tell you what the problem with that show is. It's a show that is disguised like a regular cool show with a bunch of drama elements. That's just a soap opera. That's all that is.
Yeah.
And I can't do it. My wife's like, I really like it. I'm like, I freaking hate it.
Well, I was in the room working on a jigsaw puzzle while she was watching that, and I lost so many pieces because I was rolling my eyes so much.
Oh my gosh, that is hilarious.
Yeah, I just want you to know, every shot, if somebody's passing by a tree, they stop and touch it and talk to you and look.
Interesting.
I really
okay.
What'd you guys think of? We get Tasha Yar in this.
Yeah.
Very
Did you
short
guys
role.
point it? Did you guys point the screen like I did?
You
missed Denise.
I missed
You missed
She was
Denise
she was of the two. He called them lesbians, but
in the apartment.
That was the
where it was
girlfriend.
The
That
one
is-
with the side boob.
yeah,
Yeah,
she had Yar's
Is that her boob?
side
sleeves.
Yar. Yeah,
Side
Yar.
Was that her boob?
so-
Whose boob
No, I'm
was it?
serious because they had a cut real quick. They had a fast cut, and I was like, oh, did they just cut for a body double?
No, that's
she looked
her.
familiar, and I just did not. I don't know why I did not place her as Denise
I was
Crosby.
pointing.
Wow.
I was pointing at the screen. Oh,
You know why?
Yar.
Because she usually likes to hide her face from you, Brian.
I was going to say, last time I saw her, she was an action figure.
Also,
Spectacular 2017 or whatever it was.
that scene has Margot Rose pointing a gun. And she looks so intense
Oh yeah.
in that scene.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I could not look away from Margot Rose. Perfect performance.
Yeah.
did y'all
she's-
pick up that that's the girlfriend's? I mean,
I swear I looked at her, I thought, is that Maureen McCormick from the Brady Bunch?
yeah.
So, here
She's
she
kicking
is, I
ass
found her.
here. Denise, she is kicking ass there.
She
I
is
see why
kicking
she
ass,
got
yeah.
that. I see why she got that job on Star Trek. She looks like somebody could really
for sure.
enforce some security. Right?
But I'm gonna see her. All right, we're about to have a big split in our friendship.
Oh, really? Oh, you don't
I can't
you don't like
stand Tasha
Denise
Yar
Crosby?
as a character. I can't
Oh,
stand her.
yeah. Well, of
never
course not.
liked her.
She's supposed to be abrasive, right?
I don't think that. No, that ain't it. It's not that. It's
Okay.
it's that
Okay.
she's. It is just a characterization. I'm not blaming Denise Crosby. She's fine.
Yeah.
But the characterization is. I've been watching season 1 here and there again.
Do you think I'm a yarhead?
No,
Is that what you think?
no.
Is that-
You're not a
okay, all right, So
yarhead.
there's going to be no schism.
Yar
There's gonna-
apologist.
There's no going to be there's going to be no schism between us. Go ahead.
No, but I just don't like her character at all. And there's a reason
Yeah.
they killed her off early because she sucked at it. It was not good. And I don't. Again, it's not
thought she
a
went
Denise
to-
Crosby problem. It's a.
I thought she wanted to pursue other acting careers because she was tired of them not giving her any lines.
I think it was mutually beneficial for her to leave.
That's fine. I'm not even mad at the Yar or you.
Yeah,
No.
I'm not mad either. I just find that I find Lieutenant Yar really, it's just the worst character in Star Trek history.
What's your take on Margot Rose? You got an opinion on Casey there?
None.
Okay.
No.
Nothing.
I don't know her from other stuff. I can't.
What about her chain smoking? You got anything about that?
No, that's fine.
No? All right.
So what was the implication though that those two were together? They're lesbians.
No, they were the girlfriends of the bad guys of Billy Bear and
Billy Bear, yeah.
Albert Gans, James Remar. That's their job. That was their job.
But they weren't very faithful,
No.
were they? Because they had those other girls all the time.
Well,
I'm
that's
not. I'm
right.
not trying to say
Well,
Remar needs to be faithful. I'm just saying.
I loved the scene where James Remar was ordering Billy Bear's character a prostitute, and he just assumed she needed to be dressed as a
Right.
Native American, not just Native American. She needed to be
Right.
costumed
Yes.
to fulfill his Native American fantasies. It
Yeah,
was-
that was dumb. That phone
wild.
call, I recorded it, so we'll relive it.
Oh, good. Can't wait.
Yeah, but it bothered me. I didn't
good
like it.
framing on that shot though, because I did not realize the guy was shot in the head. The way they framed that,
Yeah.
and that was a good reveal
They're
later
just,
on. It's like
they just got a
nice.
corpse on a park bench, and you're just like paying attention, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
you can't really tell what's happening there.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's true.
Good shot.
This movie's full of people you know. Mike Ehrmantraut shows up early on, gets killed on the stairs, but he's in there.
Yeah.
That was
so cool
actually
seeing him.
heartbreaking.
I know. I
That was
loved him back
heartbreaking
then.
way.
Yeah.
The way he was really acting, man. He was doing some good stuff there. I was really having empathy
Tina
quickly.
said, He's so much better looking now.
I mean, she's kind of not wrong. He aged into a real silver fox kind of old guy.
And nowadays, and by nowadays I mean for the last 25 years, we've got really great hair restoration going on.
Well, he didn't do that though, did he?
I'll bet
he's
he
bald.
did.
I bet he
Wait, hold on.
Wait,
Mike Ehrmantraut, he doesn't have hair.
No.
He doesn't have hair. Who are you talking about?
Are you talking everything about Jonathan Banks? Maybe no.
That's what I'm saying. Jonathan Banks.
We're talking about Jonathan Banks.
He has no hair now.
Right.
Yeah,
You think that he restored it and it fell out? Or what do you
he left it on the set of Breaking Bad, and
you think he maybe replaced it and then shaves it bald just to show us all something? It's like, hey, take that.
well, I mean, back then he was balding. Now he is bald.
Yeah.
He has nothing on his head now, as far as I know.
I was thinking of James Remar, who in this movie you can tell he's already on his way, and then somehow 20 years later that all suddenly
it fixes itself.
Oh yeah, that's a fair point.
I do like that. Yeah.
He does have some hair now that I don't think is properly his. But man, he's good looking in this, and he's fine looking as an adult dude. I just think of him very differently. Like Dexter's dad era is very different.
Exactly. Yeah. I visualize Dexter's dad, or the main, I think one of Kim Cattrall's main love interests on Sex and the City.
Yeah. But even back, here's a photo of him from Warriors. I think he looks goofy there.
Yeah.
But you
I love
look at him.
I love we have a Warriors reunion, like Scott said. With
big time.
Is it
Patrick Kelly.
Codius? Who? Okay. I couldn't remember who else was in Warriors besides Remar.
No, well, David Patrick Kelly's the one who goes, come out and play.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
But look, how are those the same dudes? Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
man,
a little
we see it all the
facial hair,
time.
man.
Little facial hair really brings it,
Yeah,
grows you up.
He's a looker, man.
A grow up.
But then I see him now, and I just go, "That's not you. You're Jim Carreying this whole thing. What's going on?"
Did we mention? Okay, so Randy mentioned Frank McRae, who plays our captain, right? Hayden.
Oh my gosh, this is the first of 4 movies where he plays the shouting police captain.
Exactly, and he plays it so good in Loaded Weapon, where he plays the joke of the role that he plays so often. I love that in Loaded Weapon. I'm like, oh, you're bringing him. You're bringing him back.
Bringing it.
Loaded Weapon. Remember that, right? You guys remember that?
Yeah. I thought Loaded Weapon, as far as like airplane likes, because it was still the Zucker people, right, doing it. The brothers.
Did Zuckers do those?
I don't
think so.
I thought they did. But anyway, as far as those kind of airplane likes go, that one's all right.
Yeah. That was good.
Yeah. What's the one that had Rambo in it? Is that one? No, that's.
I forgot. That's Charlie Sheen.
Charlie Sheen. What is that?
He just plays a
Hot Shots
right?
Part 1 and
Hot
2.
Shots.
Yeah.
And
it was like a little bit of every action movie ever is in those.
Yes.
Yeah. And those are okay too. Those are all right.
Frank McRae's big climax as this character is in Last Action Hero, which we sacked a long time ago.
Yeah.
They got him specifically to just reprise the role.
Is he establishing this trope right here in this movie? Because it felt like proto versions of that, and I'm like, wait, did he create our modern conception of what this was throughout the 80s? Because I was trying to think of what I had seen before this. I think he may have done it. I think he may be and plus that whole police department was just yelling. I mean, was that how departments worked in the early? I wasn't around at the police stations in the early 80s.
I wasn't either.
Did they? Yeah. Was it because of all the typewriters and stuff and everything had to be screamed and yelled?
I do love that though. It's like a thing I look forward to in these movies because I'm not even sure why. Because maybe that I just don't have a reference point. And to me, growing up, that's how they work. And newsrooms were just like loud typing and ticker tape.
It's got to be the typewriters. Yeah. We were much louder back then with the typewriters.
Or not ticker tape. What's that called? The thing that shoots out the tick 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 tick.
You're right. It's not ticker tape.
Teletype?
Teletype. Ticker tape is when you're celebrating.
Yeah.
Right. Well, ticker tape is your Wall Street.
Ding.
No, is that ticker tape? Because I thought ticker tape is like a parade thing. Where
that's what you. No,
ticker
pull
tape
it out
is
of those
the parade
machines and you throw it around.
Oh, that's ticker tape?
Comes out of ticker machine.
It's the stock ticker.
You know what? I was actually correct then. That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah,
ticker tape.
you can use both. You can use both.
Yeah. So is that when they say that it's a ticker tape parade? Is that the reference?
Yeah, you're just throwing the tape that came out of the ticker
machines.
You're up there on your high rise building making all the money, and you're like, well, I gotta throw something down here. What should you throw?
Stock prices, and it's like, well, we've looked at those stock prices. They failed us on trading places. Let's throw them on people for parade.
Little bits of like pork belly paper just flying around.
Exactly.
I love it.
It's like repurposed stock ticker tape.
I know that no one ever stops learning in their life, right? But I did not expect to learn that.
I never put it together, so that's amazing.
Wow.
I just want to step back to the chief real quick because thinking about it, I think this is just a take on a common trope at this point. And that's because there were so many 70s movies that took place in and out of police stations. And for some reason, we're also in San Francisco. San Francisco must have had a thing going because I was thinking about all the Dirty Harry movies, right? He's interacting with the chief, and it's a different chief in every movie. And
they're all an amalgam of the same guy, though, really.
Yeah.
Right.
Man.
But it's just like when you get to this one, it's definitely he's way beyond, right? He's like really far beyond anything else. But like I was thinking of the Clint Eastwood movie Magnum Force, right? There's, There's it's Hal Holbrook is the chief. He's
famous for being Mark Twain all the time, right? That guy,
right. Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, I'll bet you, in this movie, Frank McRae watched Magnum Force and like got a sense of Hal Holbrook's character in that.
Totally possible.
I could see that. Yeah.
I am so glad we have films like this that we get these super unique shots of San Francisco. And just the most, I love being able to drive the streets with these characters and just seeing all these cars on the street and just that stuff. Just I love it. It just stills the show for me.
Yeah,
and having sacked Dirty Harry and having sacked the Towering Inferno, I also feel like we're getting a slowly stepping through history in San Francisco.
Yeah. I like that old, where you can still see the military surrounding it because they had all those bases. Now those bases are different or weird or not in the same place anymore. It's like Mythbusters space now. They don't use it for anything important. And seeing that that's a vibe, man.
Nick Nolte. We don't even. I was really interested in how they were going to set this film up. They start this film out in the countryside, and everything else is going to be filmed in the city, a very busy city. And so they set it up out there, and then we don't really see the city until Nick Nolte rolls out over that hill in the opening, in that powder blue Lincoln that Eddie Murphy criticizes him for. And just watching him go over that hill and into the city, that was just the tops for me.
Pretty cool.
Like, whoa, this is good.
Yeah, pretty cool. It's back when you could afford to live there, too.
Yeah.
And you could afford to drive a 77 Lincoln Continental.
A
ragged out, bus it up. Lincoln Continental, too.
It was pretty sweet. I thought of you, Brian, because I know you like that vibe. Yeah.
So look, I was also the Nick Nolte awakens to an old Casio. And out of respect of the Casio collectors out there, I'm like, we talk about the internet card database, but the Casio people love their freaking digital watches. Yeah, they do. I did not know this, but I'm starting to think, I haven't put it together yet, but in every time I've seen a mention about a really cool watch in a movie that is shown on screen, Nick Nolte's name comes up, and I'm curious if he is like pushing this in the movies like that he was in. It's like, I've got a really sweet watch collection, and I want to show you guys how, and he's like, you guys need to focus in on my Casio that it's got. It's amazing.
Yeah.
But I'm building my own little lore.
Yeah, no, I get
it. I think it's movie producers. I think it's frontline producers, and I think they're like hanging out with the cast, getting into wardrobe and so forth.
Yeah,
and they're like, we need to put a watch on this guy, and they call up their contact at Rolex or whatever, and they get a handful of watches to.
Like I said, I'm just fascinated that it seems like almost like I was just going down this rabbit hole. It seemed like every big moment in movies that involved actors with watches, it seems like Nick Nolte's name just comes up over and over again.
Like
and
he's
I'm like,
pushing, he's big watch.
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
But by the way, his big watch. But this also was the watch from Blue Thunder. I know. Don't send us emails.
Is it?
People really love that one. Yeah, there was like a watch that got some screen time. It's actually the AA version of it, or supposed to be more supposed to be with aeronautics and stuff, but it's the same watch. Come on.
I think it meant Alcoholics Anonymous.
Yeah, that too, which
Okay.
is where Nick Nolte was probably.
Yeah, it probably was, dude. That guy's seen
He has
some shit.
He has every vice. It's like, I'm going to smoke and I'm going to drink. And
Yeah.
why do I talk like this?
Yeah, and in real life, he was doing exactly those same things.
Yeah.
Remember that period where it was like that screenshot with him in the Hawaiian shirt, just looking like.
Well,
death.
that's the whole thing about he's kind of recovering in Down and Out in Beverly Hills. I'm curious if it was also mirroring his own.
I would like it feels like
recovery.
that could have been a still from the movie as well as his mugshot.
His life. Yeah.
I think that's fair. I mean, when we get to clips, there's a lot of Nick Nolte. Like this movie is more about him and his grumpy shit than it is almost any other characters in this, and that's all I could hear.
He's definitely a central character. Of course, the buddy aspect too, but he's we're seeing it from mostly his perspective.
Yeah, he's our reference point, especially in a time that's maybe a little more racially stupid. And we're like, oh, yeah, Nick Nolte's the one we relate to because we can't relate to a funny black man. Like,
right. I did like that they allowed me permission to like Jack Cate's character by explaining it away, and he went back to almost all the references that were the most egregious things, and they said, look, I was just saying those things to keep you down, right? I was manipulating the situation because I knew those things would stick in your craw. And so that allowed me the opportunity to go, okay, I don't have to hate Jack Cates, right? The character.
Right.
And I really appreciated that effort.
He's a pretend racist.
Yeah.
Right. He's a pretend racist. No, he's not. But still, it gave me just enough wiggle room to go, eh.
Yeah.
Exactly. Nope, you're not wrong.
That's a good way of putting that.
I did want to make sure we were talking about other people in the police station and Brian James and the chief. We also have, Matt Landers, who is better known as the guy in Die Hard who says, "Send in the card."
Oh yeah.
He's on the. We get him on the phone for talking to the guy from the police station for a little while, talking to Kate.
Pretty briefly, but he's in there.
Neat.
Also, I got a question about how bar tabs work, and since I'm not really a drinker, maybe you guys can help me with this.
Sure.
Can I
Not
just
like this.
Can I just walk in, or could you ever just walk into a bar and say, "Hey, I'd like a vodka, and also I'd like to start a tab"? Is that a thing you would do?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
You just have to pay your tab before you leave.
Right.
It's not like a running tab like Norm has at Cheers.
That's the question. That was my question.
That's when you
not
have
like
to
that.
you have to establish it as a regular for a while and okay, he's paid his tab before. We can kind of extend him a tab that maybe goes over the course of a week or something.
I got it. So it's a little like today where they'll just take your credit card, scan it or whatever, or give
And
it
they'll
back
always
when you're
ask
done.
you close it or leave it open.
Right.
And that's the equivalent of saying you want to start a tab.
All right.
But everyone having a credit card completely changed how tabs work in bars.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because now since 91, you cannot walk into a bar and ask to open a tab
Right,
and
without handing
not
over a credit
give them a
card.
credit card. You have
It should be
to give
called.
them a credit
It should be called. Here's my credit card.
Yeah.
Not open a
Yeah.
tab. Here's my
Now
credit card.
open a tab with this credit card, or just give them your credit card.
You've got to order something
Yeah.
first.
Right. I'm about to get drunk.
Yeah.
Here's my card.
Yeah.
Keep it.
But you have to. The other thing about that bar scene is that it is kind of the moment where you went, "Oh, Eddie Murphy's on. This is a big deal." Like the way that whole scene is handled, basically just convinces them all he's some tough cop, scares all the white people. They're all a bunch of country bumpkins, and he wins in the end or whatever. That feels like crucial to his career as a moment. Like this is the kind of scene where you're like, "Yeah, dude, Eddie Murphy, we need him for the next project." Did you see that scene in the bar? It's like that.
Yeah, and there's 3 bar scenes here, right? And each one of them has their own kind of vibe.
Right. The
And I kinda
country
dug that.
bar, the funk bar,
Yeah. The jazz bar
and,
then? Is that?
and I guess the we're getting information bar.
Yeah. Information bar. That's not the trim bar. That's not in the same place.
No,
right?
no,
That's
no.
not the- yeah.
No trim bar there.
The trim bar is the funk bar, isn't it?
Trim bar.
Yeah.
I think you're right. Yeah. Which makes sense.
Him just constantly. Well, whatever.
I know.
Everybody's saying it,
I don't know
it was
this
a bummer.
woman's name, but do you mind if we go across the street to the cheap hotel and have sex for a little bit? Will you?
I
Yeah.
hated that, and was also, yeah, I didn't like that because
Yeah.
she's
Yeah.
like, she's just like, I'm not a streetwalker, so but I am easy.
I'll go wherever you want to go. You don't even
Right,
have money for the
whatever you wanna
hotel.
do.
Let me know when you do have the money. It's like, I don't
Yeah.
know, just really.
Right. Over a period of 48 hours, a man has to sleep at least once.
Right.
And they depicted that, but I wish they had just depicted it as him getting a prostitute and going into a cheap hotel room. And then that could have gotten all summed up, and I
Right.
wouldn't have to hear about him being horny over and over and over.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Even though it makes sense, right? He's been in prison for 2.5 years. Of course, he's young. Of course, he's going to be, that's the thing he's thinking about. That's his motivation, even as much as his money that they stole from a robber. Also, I kind of did and kind of didn't want to know more about the backstory of what their gang was, because they apparently had worked together before. So I was kind of also interested in that. But
Yeah. I don't remember
That's
where
fine.
things go in another 48 hours. Did he get out of prison for another couple
I'm assuming
of days?
isn't he like a cop at this point in time? I can't remember. He's supposed to keep his nose clean, though. That's like Nick Nolte's, I'm a cop, but I don't follow the rules, right? I'll choke a lady in a hallway, but
He will choke a lady in the hallway.
He'll
choke
oh
a
my
lady.
gosh, let's see.
So Eddie Murphy is in jail.
Yeah.
so he is back in
48 hours.
jail again.
Okay.
He's in jail, and Nick Nolte is still a police inspector, and Eddie Murphy character is scheduled to get out of jail.
Yeah.
And he also, at the same time,
Has a
some
price on
bad,
his head.
yeah, some bad guy has a picture of Eddie Murphy, and so Nick Nolte's like, "Well, I gotta go figure this out."
This
They
is
team.
8
So
years.
it's more about protecting Eddie Murphy than it is, having him as an ally or as a.
I just don't remember anything about it.
This is 8 years later.
They filmed it
So-
8 years later? Or the,
Yeah,
in the
it came out in
story? No.
80. It came out in 90, right? It came out in 90. Yeah. So I mean, the first one was 82. So golly, that's just such
Wow, that's surprising.
I guess they-
And Brian James is back as.
Yeah.
a. Like I'm in.
I'm in. I'm lazy, though. Go get it off my desk. I don't want to do it.
That's right. I love that.
His characterization cracked me up. I mean,
He's so good.
I mean, we're fans here. He's been on Film Sack a number of times.
Oh, yeah.
But,
Yeah.
And something about his role in this was just like, yeah, I don't feel like doing it. You take care of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be in your stupid movie.
It made me
My
laugh.
favorite thing about Brian James is that he was in 2 of the greatest sci-fi movies of all time. He
Fifth
was in
Element.
Blade Runner,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and he
Fifth
was
Element.
in The Fifth Element.
Best part about Blade Runner is he was frozen inside of that freezer thing. That cracked me up.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
He's
Oh,
great.
and you mean in Fifth Element?
Yeah,
He's
Fifth
frozen
Element.
inside that freezer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really, he's so good.
I saw what you were saying.
Yeah, he's in Blade Runner. He's one of the replicants that Deckard
Fails?
doesn't kill. Many
Oh.
replicants that Deckard doesn't kill.
Yeah, famously
That's
failed the
because
test,
he's,
though, right? He's the
That's
one.
right. He only,
yeah.
I think, he only kills Daryl Hannah.
well, and what's
Yeah,
his
she had
name?
it coming.
Rutger Hauer. Oh yeah, and right, the other woman, the scale lady, snake lady.
Oh, right. And Rutger
He doesn't kill Rutger Hauer.
Doesn't
Rutger
he?
Hauer just dies. No, Rutger Hauer
Yeah,
just
he just dies.
He
He just- he
expires
just
on the
quits.
roof.
Yeah, but didn't
he
he
just quits.
expire because he was so
Injured?
banged up? I thought that was the deal.
No,
Oh my
I
gosh.
thought he was.
I
it
thought
was just
I thought
his
you couldn't get
expiration
him.
date.
I thought you couldn't get him wet.
You're probably right, dude. I don't
He
remember
fed
that.
him after midnight. Yeah.
Right.
You're probably
He was
right.
out in that
I
rain.
don't remember that at all. Holy crap. Maybe I need
Yeah.
to get my freaking life in order.
You probably if you're like me, you watched it when you were really young, and I didn't catch all the nuances of things. I just thought it was fascinating to see. I just thought it was an interesting watch, and then later on, I was like, oh, there's so many things going on here they're talking about, and I started putting it together later.
Yeah. I really have to say, overall, I had a real good time with this. I'm not about
Yeah.
to say that it's like,
I don't know if good time would be what I would
It's-
describe it.
Yeah, and you know what? It's good for what it was back then, and being kind of precursor to so many things that came after it that we love that are molded from it. But
Yeah.
yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. That's about right.
expertly executed. It's got a depth to it, it's just got so many things you could really dig into layer wise.
We haven't even talked about the director, Walter Hill. He's got some good stuff under his belt.
Oh yeah, he's good. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, I think
Are there a lot of women as human shields in his other movies?
I hope so.
yeah, maybe. Let's see, I wrote this down somewhere. Oh, yeah, my favorite thing. I mean, he obviously had a ton to do with the Alien series as producer and writer, but director-wise, I think my favorite thing might be, was it not The Driver? He did Brewster's Millions? Holy shit.
Oh, interesting. Really? Yeah. Wow.
I didn't know that.
I first noticed him on The Warriors.
Trespass. I like Trespass.
Saturday afternoon. Trespass.
Trespass is awesome. Bill Paxton, Ice-T, William Sadler. It's great.
We haven't seen Red Heat yet, and have we? I don't think we have. We need to, though.
We haven't done Red Heat. You're lying to me.
No, we need to do it. It's on our list of I would like to see it.
You make lies to me. I swear we
lies to me.
Could have sworn we did that. That's crazy to me. He's still directing. He did Dead for a Dollar a couple years ago and didn't review well. The Assignment with your Sigourney Weaver and Michelle Rodriguez, Tony Shalhoub, that also reviewed terribly. And prior to that, things you just don't know.
I remember seeing The Warriors on TV and not knowing who it was directed by, but just remember seeing what was on screen just really inspiring me to watch more movies.
Theme gangs, like, dude.
This is what movies are. I remember that, like, it was such an interesting take. I felt the same way watching 48 Hours. I just felt like, I just felt compelled to look at what you're presenting. It's not beautiful, but it's expertly shot.
That reminds me, he made The Long Riders. I love that Western. It's great. It's old, but it's real good. I'd forgotten until this recent death of Robert Carradine, who was the Revenge of the Nerds main nerd guy.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was another Carradine from the David Carradine and the Keith Carradine family. God,
he's so different looking from the other Carradines.
I agree. He's the baby He's the baby Carradine.
Baby Carradine.
Baby Carradine.
First time I ever knew that was this week. I was just like, are you
first time I ever knew it was when you just told me.
Same here.
Pretty wild.
I was right now years old.
Everyone loves saying that. Yeah. All right, then. You want to do some stuff? What do you got? What do you want to do? What do you want to say?
One thing before we do that, I want to say that this led me down because of Greta Blackburn, who was in this movie, another person that was beat up in this movie. She did a movie I've forgotten about. That I used to see the box art all the time when I worked at Blockbuster. It's a movie called Party Line with Richard Hatch. Yeah, that guy.
Oh, Richard Hatch from Battle of Star Galactica.
Yeah. And Leif Garrett. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He was a hot. He
was like Tiger Beat for such a long time, man.
Yeah, people love Leif Garrett. Such a dumb name for a guy, Leif. Anyway, whatever.
Yeah. Or Leif
Garrett.
Like Leif Erikson. Come on now.
Yeah, but he's an explorer, man.
Two other notes I had before we get to clips. Really briefly, got to talk about the Bus Boys, the jazz band.
The Bus Boys.
The Bus Boys. They're awesome. And between this and cleaning up the town from Ghostbusters, basically the montage.
Love that.
The Ghostbusters montage.
Now, was that the same? Was that the same artist? Was it the same? Was it the same? Was it the same recording? Because it didn't sound like the same.
Well, it's not the same song, even, is it? It's not the same song.
Different songs.
It's not the same. Okay, all right. Yeah. That's what I was asking.
Yeah.
No, for this movie, I think it was the Bus Boys are back in town or something like that, and then the other one was cleaning up the town. So I can see how maybe there'd be a little bit of confusion.
Yeah, little town.
I got you.
Double town.
And instead of ripping on the movie, I'm going to rip on all those people who call it Super Smash Bros. Do you call this movie 48 Hers?
Yeah.
I do. I almost wrote that in my intro.
I'm so glad you brought that up. Those people deserve as much shit as we can give them. So perfect example of another reason you're doing it wrong, everybody. I agree with Ryan.
But you do need to do that, because if I said, "Hey, you need to go watch 48 Hours," and they'll go like, "The TV show?" And I'm like, "No."
Episodes?
Yeah.
Oh, is that how wrong? Run that long? How did that run?
Yeah, that's 900 episodes.
What?
If you type in 48 hours spelled out like hours, you will not find this movie. You won't find this movie.
Yeah.
Hold on a second.
You're looking for 48 Hers.
So the 48 Hours show in 1988 or whatever it was, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's not connected to this, though. This is a reality. If you don't catch
the first 48, right? Is that what the idea?
Oh, I remember now. I was thinking, yeah, it's the last 48 hours of news, essentially. They were like 60 minutes,
No.
but no?
No, it's a news magazine about missing people.
Oh,
right.
so it is
you got 48,
the first 48.
You got to find people
Gotta
in the
find
first
them in
48.
the first 48 hours.
Gotcha.
Or no chance.
Okay.
Or they're dead. Or they're being used as a human shield in the back of a bus.
Yeah, you love that. I love that.
It makes me want to take their photo for their show, and I want to put Nick Nolte's face on all three of those, or four of those people. Yeah.
Do it.
I'm not gonna, but I want to.
I'm Nick Nolte, and I'm Jack Cates, and I'm Tom Wingo.
Oh shit! All right, let's get to some clips here.
Yeah.
Please.
If I can find them. Here we go. Let's start with this. This is Big Mouth Convict.
You got a big mouth, convict.
There you go. You got a big mouth. I guess that's that's one way to get your guy out of prison is.
Stage a fight, mud fight.
It always makes me laugh in movies that you just know when they were talking about, okay, we need to shoot a scene where the truck is coming over the hill, and because we got to establish that there's impending danger here. We got to have curiosity. We got to have all eyes on this guy, and they always go, well, we could boringly drive the car straight to the point, or we could have the guy weaving and bobbing and just driving like no one's ever driven before.
Yeah,
and I love that shit.
I like that too.
Because he was all over the place. That looks super dangerous.
It looked really dangerous.
Old truck with all them hills.
I agree.
Oh,
I agree. Pretty good. All right, here is another one. This is the lame conversation on the phone. I really disliked it, but here it is.
He's got to have nice legs, yeah. Legs are important. No jeans. I don't like jeans. Jeans are cheap. Dress. Yeah, nice summer dress. Nah, I know you don't get it.
Hey, what about me?
Yes. And I need one more for my friend. Now make her an Indian. No, not with a turban. A squaw. Yeah.
I hated that whole
I hated it too, but I also love the payoff of just the absolute most Pocahontas looking
the blonde
delivery that they got.
The blonde they got for him, I thought I knew her from something. She was very naked in this, but I thought she was from something else, and I could never find where I thought knew her from. But there are a few faces like that where you're like, oh, it's so and so, and it's nobody. It's nobody you think it is.
Yeah.
All right, nicely done there. Let's see what else we got here. Don't know what you're talking about.
Maybe you don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Okay.
That's what you're talking about.
That's the first of many pissed off Nick Nolte's you're going to have to endure
so much
today.
angry acting. Yeah.
A lot of my clips are like that today. Like maybe more. Oh, I don't know what this one is.
Don't give me this. We were partners.
What was that one?
Don't give me this.
Oh, that's the other.
Yeah, David Patrick Kelly.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That was him. What kind of holes?
I'll put holes in her you never even thought of.
What do you mean?
Well,
what does that mean?
I know.
You mean like in my elbow?
Yeah. What other holes?
Holes you never thought of? What?
I think the threat is like,
I'll give me a list of the holes you've thought of.
Yeah. First, count the holes you have. Tell me those. Then you tell me the holes you've thought of, and then let's see if we can find a hole you haven't thought of. Yeah.
I mean, everybody has trypophobia. You don't think of holes.
That's true. Right. Does everyone have? I don't think everyone has that.
I believe it. I hope everybody does.
It doesn't bother me when I see that stuff. I know it really bugs people who have it, but it doesn't bother me at all. Can't figure out why. Like when you take somebody's hand and artificially make a bunch of holes in it.
Oh, yeah.
Some people hate that. I just go, well, there's a bunch of holes in that hand. I don't know why, but put me on a Ferris wheel, all bets are off. We're done.
Yeah, Scott's all like, that doesn't bother me. As a matter of fact, but it's super easy to strain spaghetti.
Yeah, sweet. I'd rather stare at holes in things than be up top. Mike Ehrmantraut doing a little business.
Hey, Jack, you want to come in? That's fine. You stake out the lobby. How's the car running?
You can kind of hear the old Mike coming in there a little bit. Just a little.
How's the car running?
If you park your car for multiple years, will they charge it up every month? Is that how that works in San Francisco?
I have no idea how that works. But,
I had some questions about that. Okay, here's one. Nobody yells like Nick Nolte.
Call for help now!
Good Lord. Here's upset Ehrmantraut.
God damn it, Jack! Don't you do it!
All right.
Don't do it.
All right. Nolte saying, don't give me a bunch of crap.
Don't give me a bunch of crap.
All right. I'm keeping the F-bomb in this one. I never do this for the show. I usually bleep them. But this one needs it. So
yeah.
I'm warning the audience if you want to skip 10 seconds ahead.
If you watched 48 Hours, this is light. This is easy. If you watched Nick Nolte choke a lady in a hall, what's an F-bomb?
Yeah, no big deal. But for those who are sensitive to the big F, jump ahead 10 seconds. Okay, here's your file.
Hey, Dick fucking Tracy.
I just thought that was funny.
Yeah.
Brian James.
It is funnier.
Yeah, Brian James giving it to us.
And
all right.
by the way, I want to make an observation for like one whole listener of Film Sack. Can you go back and play Nick Nolte saying "cut the crap"?
Yeah, I can. Or no, he doesn't say "cut the crap." He says, "Don't give me a bunch of crap." Here it is.
Don't give me a bunch of crap.
That one.
Okay, that is precisely like James Gammon in Major League. The aging manager of the team in Major League does that exact voice.
When are we going to get around?
Movie.
We got to get around watching that.
I spent all of 48 hours thinking about it.
We got to watch that. Why don't we do that? Why is that?
Randy doesn't want it.
It's beloved.
No, I'm happy.
You're happy to do
know,
it?
Randy's always talking about it. He's like, let's do it.
I remember so little about it. I just remember Bob Euchert. That's all I remember.
Bob Euchre.
Euchre. It's not Euchert?
Nope.
Shit. Is it yogurt and not yogurt?
It's yogurt, yeah. Dan and yogurt.
Dan and yogurt. All right. I'll remember that next time I drive by that smelly effing plant they have over here. The Dannon plant stinks so bad, dude.
I can't imagine living near a yogurt plant.
It's like sleeping in a rotting whale carcass. It's so bad.
Sure. Yeah.
I live really close to the Maruchan ramen factory, and fortunately I'm upwind, but every now and then the wind changes direction and you can smell them cooking flour.
Yeah. Oof. Yeah, there's nothing. It's a real problem.
We have the Purina dog food factory over here. If you drive by it stinks.
Yeah, not a good smell.
Not a good smell. No.
Nolte doing another Nolteism.
I thought maybe you were a smart boy.
Boy.
You were
You were a smart boy and got your vaccine. I'm a prince of tides. All right. Here he is saying, yeah.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Yeah.
It's just fun.
Yeah.
It sounds like he's trying to get a horse to move and it won't.
Yeah.
Is it from
That's great.
Is it from the smoking? Is that what we're hearing?
I don't know.
Everything.
I don't know.
Everything.
I don't know. Now it's so guttural and so.
I think it's the liquor, the smoking, the
he may have just
gravel.
He may have just had a grumbly voice to start with, but it certainly hasn't helped to throw tobacco at it. I think. Yeah. I mean, it's perfect for that. What's the weird little alien he plays in Mandalorian?
Yeah. That's great.
I don't know the name of him, but yeah.
What is he? What's he had a phrase? Not the Mando phrase is.
This is the way.
This is the way, but his was
something like
shit. Someone's typing. Tell me what that is.
I'm trying.
I thought that was you typing.
No.
That's me. I'm trying to figure it out.
I can't think of it.
Dang it.
He says, "Oh, that's
Nick Nolte wrong."
Me.
Right.
You spelled Nick Nolte wrong.
Yeah, how do I spell Nick Nolte wrong? Jesus.
Oh shit.
N-O-L-T-I-E.
Nolte line.
Hold on a second.
From
I'm getting it.
Mando. Find it before you do.
Why is this so difficult? And why I got to see AI up front?
I have spoken. I have spoken. I have spoken.
Oh, have spoken. That's it.
There it is. Yes.
All right. Damn it. That hurt. Hurt getting that out.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I spelled Nick Notley.
Notley.
Is how I spelled it. For
Notley.
some reason, I put the T before the L.
Take the train to Nutley. All right. Here's Eddie joining the movie.
I can help you get Gans, but you got to get me out of here first.
You're crazy.
I'm serious. I can help you get him, but I got to be on the street.
I gotta be on a street, son. Some more Nolte bullshit.
Bullshit.
Literally bullshit.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Eddie Murphy, who says serious shit.
Serious shit.
Yeah. I remember yelling that at school. Like, we thought that line was funny.
Oh,
He goes,
yeah.
serious shit. Your ass. What? I don't know what this is.
If it all comes down, your ass is new mown grass.
Oh, yeah. I like that. one.
I did like new bone grass. I've heard
your ass is
your
grass.
ass is grass.
Plenty, yeah.
But hold on a second.
new mown grass.
New mown. Is that how you'd say?
Newly mowed. Yeah, mowed. You don't say mowed.
I
you
guess
say
because
mown. Yeah.
because it would be more raw.
I have
right?
mown the grass.
I have not mowed. You wouldn't say I have mowed the grass. I think if that's not
You
true,
might
I'd be
say
doing
The
anything.
grass has been mown.
The grass had been. I'd be mown the grass.
My snake has been black mown. No, I don't know. It's a deep cut for fans of Samuel L. Jackson's work. All right. Nolte, something about jive.
I don't want to hear your jive.
Oh, he didn't want to hear it.
Yeah, I don't either.
Here's more of it.
I own your ass.
Oh, all right.
I own your ass.
Seems to really be proud of that ownership.
Yeah. He's also proud of the skill he's about to describe.
Hey, I can read a police file, shithead.
There you go. Hey. Me and my friends had this basically memorized in high school, this line.
What's happening, Luther? I'm sorry about the door, man. Did that hurt? It looked real painful when you slammed into it.
Yeah,
We thought that
like
was the
that.
funniest line growing
Yeah.
up.
that was our That's all the comedy in the whole movie. That
It
was
kind of is, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's funny, we talked about it briefly, but in the trivia, the producers and everybody was all worried because they were like, this is not funny enough. What are we doing?
Yeah.
This is not going to work. And I don't know what you could. I mean, 48 Hours Later is sometimes criticized for trying to amp up the comedy. So where's the line? I don't know the happy place for that. Because you're trying to tell a kind of a dark story.
I don't want too much comedy in this. I mean, we got some seriously dark crap going on.
Mm-hmm.
I think it benefits from less comedy.
I kind of agree.
I don't even know why they even put comedy in there.
Yeah. I don't.
Yeah.
You don't.
I mean, there's comedy in a lot of horror movies I watch, but you don't typically see unless it's over the top comedy.
Yeah, or it's a subtle kind of comedy, which maybe this had.
Yeah.
Maybe this is all fine. Maybe it was a huge hit, so whatever producers, it worked out.
Yeah.
The piece of trivia that just bugged me the most about this movie was that in 2000, the American Film Institute wanted to do the 100 greatest comedies, so they made an unordered list of 500 movies to add pull from for your top 100, and this is one of the 500, and I'm just like, no, there's no way. I mean, I guess maybe if you're saying there's only 500 comedies that have ever been made or something, but it just doesn't belong.
It's hard to go. It's hard for people to classify what is high art comedy versus just what we enjoy.
Yeah, it's all
right.
It's all subjective as it is anyway.
Yeah.
It's hard to find something where everybody agrees, but I don't know. This felt like just enough. It was fine for the kind of story it was. And I also think Nick Nolte got real badass at the end when he took out Remar finally. That was cool, man. That whole scene.
Using Eddie Murphy as a human shield, and just we finally saw the resolution. It's like,
yeah. I liked that a lot for good or for ill. Let's see. What do we got here? We got more. We got more right here. How about this line?
Well, listen, goddammit, if you think I'm happy about it, you're nuts.
Yeah, more of that.
You sound happy.
Yeah.
Who is this?
Yeah.
It's like he's been yelling the whole movie, and we're like this last day of filming.
Yeah, a little bit. Like, did they film this in reverse? Like, what the hell happened? Here he's being grumbly.
Why don't you get a megaphone and announce where it coming? Make more goddamn noise than a busted chainsaw.
Busted chainsaw.
What even is that?
I think the idea there is that if your chainsaw is busted, it makes no noise.
Chainsaws are just noisy regardless, whether it's busted or not.
Busted,
Yeah, I don't know what to make
quiet,
of that.
like one of those quiet, unbusted chainsaws.
Yeah, yeah, the ones that are so silent that you just can't believe how quiet they are.
I want you to leave the comedy to Eddie Murphy, Nick Nolte.
That's right. You're not Nick Murphy.
Yeah.
All right, here's Lieutenant Yar showing up in her undies.
Okay, you just better drop it or he's going to get another one.
All right, Captain. Wow. Captain Lieutenant Yar. Something's wrong with Lieutenant Yar. Throw her in that gooey black stuff and let's be done with that character.
I just really loved that the women just didn't believe that they were cops ever at all. I don't believe that. And they just operated on that.
Now, I remember this phrase being used as a young person. The question is, did it originate here? I'll play it and then we can talk. Here we go.
This sucks. Maniac gets a hold of my gun and runs all over the streets killing people with it. Instead of being where I ought to be, home in bed with my gal, giving her the high hard one, I'm out here doing this shit.
The high hard one.
This is the first time I've ever heard that phrase.
I think that's where this must be where it came from then, because in high school people were going, "Hey, you gonna give her a high hard one?" Like jerk boys.
It's got to be the source material.
I think this must be it. Yeah.
I feel like I've heard it a lot, and I feel like it's like a baseball. Like a baseball pitch, a fastball that goes real high.
Oh, is that a thing?
Okay, I like that. Yep.
All right. Well, what are you gonna do?
That's just my sensation. It didn't strike me at all as odd when he said that.
Well, this part made me laugh.
You've been dicking me around since we started this turd hunt.
Fantastic.
I did like Turd Hunt. I'd never heard that before. Love that
Dicking
one.
me around on this turd hunt is just a great thing to say.
Love it.
Hollywood punch sound. All right.
Yeah.
That's good stuff. That's good stuff.
I like the sound on the end, though. Here's another one.
I got a better idea. Why don't you do it yourself?
It's that cop.
Yeah.
They were lesser actors. Love when he does this voice.
Oh, well, then I'll be real good from now on, Mr. Cakes.
I love when Eddie Murphy does that voice.
Yeah.
I can't explain it, but he nails that whole like slavery era vibe thing. It makes me laugh every time.
Him and Richard Pryor do it really well.
Yeah, Pryor is really good at it.
Yeah.
Nolte.
Bullshit.
Yeah, some more bullshit.
That's a classic one right there.
Bullshit.
I'll keep that forever. That's a good one. And then finally, oh no, two more.
Yeah, I've been busy.
Okay, calm down.
He's been busy. Come on.
He could have just said I've been busy, but instead he went, I've been busy.
Busy.
And then
It's called acting.
Not used to hearing these kind of drums in movies. Dunaway mentioned it
Some steel
earlier.
drum.
Here it is.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Crazy.
And we would
drum. Yeah.
We get a lot more of that through the 80s in our action after this. I don't know if this was the start.
Feels like running scared music for that, too.
Yeah.
Thanks, James Horner.
I was actually a little surprised that it wasn't, what was I trying to say? That there wasn't more sax. There was, but I thought there'd be a lot more saxophone.
They worked it in there. Yeah.
Yeah. They put a fair amount in it.
Are we talking about
James
soundtrack
Horner?
at this point?
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah, why not?
What you got?
I hated it.
Yeah.
I hated it. I spent the entire movie thinking about Commando, and I didn't like how it just felt like because I realized Commando
Was
comes
that also
later.
Horner?
I realized Commando comes later. Yes, it's also Horner.
Oh, I didn't know.
But I've seen Commando a dozen times, and I'd never seen this before. So for me, this movie comes later, and this just felt like the leavings, the extra music left over from Commando for some reason.
Yeah.
It's real unique and real of his time, but yeah, I wouldn't stick this on the old record player and listen to it out of context.
No.
It kind of fits in with this weird, gritty, discordant movie, but that's about the only place it really belongs.
Yeah, and the Bus Boys song's cool. Like, there's stuff in here to
that's
like,
great.
But
yeah,
that soundtrack is, I don't know. Horner's such a all-timer, but some of his stuff, it's like, all right. Certain time, certain era, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Can't complain. I think I may have accidentally used the in my post art for this episode. I may have used another 48 hours image for 40.
Oh, really?
I'm not actually sure.
It's okay because I was confused in a lot of things I remember from another 48 hours before I sat down to watch this, and I was like, oh yeah, that doesn't happen.
I gotta go take a look now. Let me see.
Here it is. I just put it in our group. It's just.
Okay.
It
I
looks,
think you're right. You look at Nick Nolte. He's
his
so
hair,
much. Yeah,
he's
that's
older
definitely,
and his hair's different.
Yeah, that's definitely. That's great.
Yeah, that's for
I
sure.
love it.
Because
Oh,
like
done
in
a
this
great job
first
there.
one, they go way out of their way to make Nick Nolte look like Robert Redford in one of these movies.
I can see that.
Yeah,
and
Definitely that.
you know, by the 1990, he just can't. He doesn't look like that anymore.
So, oh yeah, this is the same one I posted earlier.
He looks so much better in another 48 hours.
The poster I posted a couple days ago, and Brian just put up a new one or version of it.
Yeah, yeah.
This is the weirdest
I still hate that poster.
alternate
I do
poster.
too.
It's so
Yeah.
weird to me.
It does not look like either of them.
No.
It's like alternate
Nothing.
universe Eddie Murphy and Nick Nolte.
And that's not. It doesn't look like how hands work either. Even though
Nope.
I'm like, okay,
No.
I'm like, can't be right.
But I
Something's not
posted
right
that
there.
one in hopes that Scott would make a little animated GIF of
I think we're
of
cranking
the
it up.
finger going up. Yeah. Doop, 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 doop.
Yeah. That fist of his. Oh wait, he's
Yeah.
not throwing the bird like in the
No
one
bird.
I put in.
No, he's
Yeah.
not. Yeah, no
No.
bird.
Where's the one I put in? Oh, it's days
It's
ago.
just
There
a
it is.
few up there. Yeah.
Yeah, that thing is wild. The
Yeah.
fact that
Just
exists.
Twisty arm bullshit. Is
Yeah.
what that
Look
is.
for alternate posters out there.
Twisty arm bullshit is a great term for it.
Yeah.
Lock that in the books.
I just can't. I don't know. I can't with Eddie Murphy's face. It just doesn't. I don't know.
It's so wrong.
Right.
So wrong.
Bugs me. I think it's really clever that they're handcuffed together at the wrist. That's cool.
Isn't that weird though that they would have said, "Hey, we need a version of this horrible poster, but please take the bird out."
Right, I know. It's like Spain's. We don't want the bird on the poster.
Yeah.
Right.
We don't allow. That's a sacred bird here. It's a sacred
No
creature.
bird on our 48 horas poster, please.
Horas.
Horas.
Is that how you'd say it? Probably.
Yeah. Yeah.
At least they did it.
You would not pronounce the H.
At least they put it out in full. It's not just an abbreviation. Anyways, nicely done. Let's get to the checklist. San Francisco before all the tech bros came. Check. Kind of proto Axel Foley. Check.
Kind of.
Nolte could hide that gun in his hairdo. Check.
Yeah.
I think it was a beast, man. Let's see. Star Trek / MCU connections today. What do we got there, Randy?
Sure thing.
Jeez,
So,
I'm curious.
yeah, we already mentioned Denise Crosby. Who cares? We got Margot Rose. Margot Rose played Casey.
Yeah.
In this movie. Like I say, she's the brunette who points the gun at the main characters and screams at them and refuses to put her gun down. Really, really memorable performances for her in Star Trek. She was in The Next Generation in the episode The Inner Light, where she's the fictional person.
Which of the lights is that?
The Inner Light.
Okay, all right.
The Picard lives a whole
alternate life.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe the best ever. That's such a good
episode. She's there. And then she's also in a fantastic episode of Deep Space Nine called Hard Time in season 4. So amazing thing there. Let me jump over to MCU because I think we talked about Brian James and the Incredible Hulk. There's also Annette O'Toole in The Punisher.
The Punisher.
Which
right. Yeah.
I was like, what? I don't remember that for some reason. But I mean, there she is. Amazing. And of course, James Remar is two different characters. His character is named Ray Cumberland in Blade Trinity, and then he plays a general in X-Men First Class.
Blade Trinity. I can't even recall him in that one.
I mean, we did that, right? No, we haven't done Trinity.
Did that. We haven't done. That's the only one we haven't done.
Yeah, we haven't done it.
Right.
Yeah. We need to do that.
Yeah, we do.
I'm just saying.
Somebody's
around
inkjet printer is just going overtime.
Yeah, what do we got going there? I like that.
Looking around the connections, I was sad I couldn't find Sonny Landham, so I decided to look up which films we have sacked that have Sonny Landham in there. And of course, we already mentioned Predator, which I think is his best role ever. There's 4 more after 48 Hours and Predator. Anybody want to guess some Sonny Landham?
Okay, Predator we knew about, and you said, what was the other one you said?
48 Hours.
48 Hours, so that's it.
Yeah. 4 more.
Holy crap, I don't remember him being in anything else.
I think Dunaway actually mentioned it early in this episode. He mentioned one of our connections.
Dunaway, what was it? Do you remember?
What did you name a movie you've talked about in the last hour?
Right, geez, I've talked about 6 million movies. I can't recall. No,
he was in The Warriors, and
The Warriors.
Of course.
We sacked that, and we've also sacked these other appearances by him: Firewalker, Lockup. And he was in Poltergeist. I don't remember that. And we sacked it not too long ago.
He was that little lady that said, "Go toward the light, Carol Ann." That was him.
I thought he was one of the dead Indians in the ground. That they
nice. Hadn't thought of that, but I like where you're headed.
You're welcome.
That's fantastic. All right. Well, I guess that was it. Or do you have any? There was no MCU ones though, right?
I totally named.
Oh, who'd you say? I forgot.
Yeah, James Remar and
right.
Annette O'Toole and
Brian James. Brian James from Incredible Hulk.
That's right. Are those considered? Oh, Incredible Hulk was.
Yeah, that was the MCU one.
The other one's just Hulk, right?
Yes. And for our purposes, anything that's Marvel is getting listed.
Can we do? I know we probably we're all willing to do it, but we got to get Hulk on the list,
right? Yeah,
the Ang
Lee movie, yeah.
Yep.
Because you get your who's in that?
Anna, you got your Jennifer Connelly.
Hulk smash.
Yeah, you got all the people. We got Nick Nolte.
Yeah.
And you got
Sam
a bunch
Elliott,
of Sam Elliott, and you got a lot of Hulk in there.
Yeah,
you got a lot of Hulk in there.
Don't you get Lou Ferrigno? Was that the one
His
that
cameo?
had the cameo? Yeah.
That would make sense.
Was
right?
the guard with Stan Lee, or was it the Incredible Hulk where we got
I was thinking it was
Lou
the
Ferrigno and
Incredible
Stan Lee?
Hulk that he was. I'm not sure on that, but
That guy
feels like
was
that
a
was the
guard.
Incredible
That's
Hulk.
another guy that's aging really well. I don't know if you've seen Ferrigno lately.
No.
Looks great.
Yeah, he won't return my calls, so I haven't seen him lately.
Yeah. Well, I can't hear you.
Oh, is that why? Dang it! Oh.
That's terrible. I can't hear his ringer.
No, that was the setup. You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for teeing that up.
Hold on. Yeah.
All right, well, let's get
Right
to
over the plate.
The soundtrack grade today is GF for good fit for the time, but yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah.
Why was James Horner so hooked into the Jamaican jazz sound?
I don't know.
I think I was just looking for something different, and it really just kind of. It seems like every buddy cop movie after this kind of said, "Yeah, I guess that's how you do it."
Give us some steel drums. Yeah. I think it's kind of weird, but whatever.
It kind of works. It's weird.
Here's do the social media post. It was also kind of weird and also kind of works. Let's do that. Let's start this week, I think, with someone who knows how to sum things up in 280 characters or less. Randy Jordan.
48 hours. They bicker, threaten, posture, curse, and sneer. A mismatched buddy cop before its time. One sounds like gravel speaking out his rear. The other just wants vodka with a lime. He also wants to get laid really bad and kind of wants to get his money too. But if he had to choose, and this is sad, he'd take the quickie. You know it's true.
Oh, yeah. I like it. Let's swing it over to Dunaway, please.
Oh, what was that? Oh, 48 hours. I make you feel good. You make me feel good. What more you want from a movie? Ooh, HBO's a robosize. You guys go on without me. Hashtag Chekhov scarf.
Man,
I forgot about the 20-minute workout. Yeah.
When exercising in front of your TV is the choice. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, HBO's a robosize. That was every teenage boy's whoo.
Well, it was definitely Eddie Murphy's whoo, because he was in there.
Yeah. Whoo.
Woo. All right. Finally, Brian Ibbett.
48 hers.
Hers.
It's a beautiful 2 days in the neighborhood. A beautiful 2 days for a neighbor. Won't you punch me? Won't you let me go across the street for some sex?
Doesn't, I get why they didn't use that version, but
yeah.
It's accurate. Very nice. Let's get to the alternate titles just handed to me. 2 days to hate each other less. They almost did that.
They do. Do you get the feeling that this movie could have had them kind of become friends, but it just couldn't help itself? And like in the end, when he goes back to jail and they're like, we're putting the money in the car and I promise I won't touch it and everything, like, okay, let's kiss. Like why are you? The movie stopped short of something, and it was unsatisfying for some reason.
But that's why when we had such high hopes for another 48 hours, and I don't know that fulfilled the quest or not. We'll have to see here on the fine podcast known as Film Sack. The other title was almost The Prince of Tides and Axel Foley go after Dexter's dad. It was too long, so they couldn't do it.
Dexter's dad.
Dexter's father. All right, quick email from a listener. This is from Jimmy, an old Film Sack fan, as he puts it, and says some very nice things, and also has a couple of recommendations. He says, hey, Scott and crew, been listening to Film Sack from basically the very beginning, and I really appreciate all the laughs that you guys have provided me throughout the years. Film Sack is now becoming something Film Sack is now becoming something I'm nostalgic for, as I was only 16 years old when I first started listening, and I'm now 32. Yes, this hurts me to say as much as it does for you to hear it. I'm so glad that you guys are still doing it, though, because it feels like one thing I can always come back to. Just wondering.
It's awesome.
Why you guys haven't sacked A Knight's Tale or a Pirates of the Caribbean movie yet. I'm sure you've considered them both. Right? No, we have not.
No.
We should, though. It says... Let's see. I'm sure you guys have considered them both at some point, and you probably have your reasons, but they both seem like no-brainers for the theme of the podcast in my eyes. Either way, keep up being awesome and look forward to many more laughs with the Film Sack guys. Old Film Sack fan Jimmy. I mean, I've
absolutely right.
I'm
Jimmy wants.
I don't know if this is controversial, but I think that the first Pirates of the Caribbean movie is like a perfect, for what it is. It's kind of a perfect movie.
For sure.
I actually really love that movie, but everything after it's a little rough. So I don't know what we'd do. Maybe we start with the first. Maybe we don't.
The first one would be fine. I mean, it is putting enough.
As long as we get to the fourth one, that weird.
Right.
Oh
right.
man, that fourth one
On
is so
Stranger's
weird.
Tide. Which one is that?
On
one?
Stranger Tides, yeah.
On Stranger Tides, yeah.
And it has the Prince of Stranger Tides. That's that one. It has those are all really long though. Those sequels, they're like 3.5 hours or something. I don't know about the original.
Gosh, are they that long?
I think so. I thought.
Yeah, they're long. Yeah.
Let's see. I can give us a better
Johnny
idea.
Depp gets no hurry in those movies. It's just
Pirates of the
2 hours 20 minutes for On Stranger Tides.
No, it's not too bad.
That's not.
Yeah, and
of
of course they're on the Disney Channel, right?
Yeah.
Of course.
Gotta be.
Yeah. Yep, they are.
Are they all about that length?
I think they're all about that length.
Let's see.
I knew they were more than 2 hours, but I was like worried when you said 3.5 hours. I was like, what?
3 is too much.
I don't know why I thought that was so high. But anyway, it's 2 hours 23 for the first one. They're all about 2:30, 2:49 for At World's End. That's a rough one. I did not like that one.
2:49. Wow. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
too
I'd
much.
even be surprised about that. But
Maybe that's the one I'm thinking is so long. At World's End. That's a rough
Yeah.
one. Dead Man's
So they have a
Chest.
shortcut?
There are lots of things in Dead Man's Chest I like. There's a lot I don't. But the 03 Curse of the Black Pearl is kind of a perfect movie. It's really good.
good start. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
too bad
real
it-
good.
Yeah. Too bad.
And I just want the person who wrote in to know that exactly 7 days ago, I presented my co-hosts with a list of movies that would be fun for our live sack at Nerdtacular, and one of them is A Knight's Tale. I'll just make a tiny
Why
little
not?
tick mark next to that one.
Yeah.
I love that movie.
I think that'd be a
and-
great one to do for that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be all right with
And
that.
we also might
We just have to go weird.
we might find that when we eventually sack A Knight's Tale that it hasn't held up, maybe.
Oh, I even thought at the
Yeah.
time, I thought this is doing some really odd things that seem
Like
very
the music, the modern music.
Yeah. So I definitely think there'll be things to talk about there.
Yeah. But the bigger question is it spectacle enough to do for that live show?
Right,
or
right.
something more, we always aimed for something pretty weird. Like,
Yeah,
what's the
Tremors was my favorite live
Tremors
sack
was
movie.
fun. That was really fun.
Yeah, that
That's
was
a
a
good one.
blast.
I like the
It's hard to
He-Man
beat.
one we did. I like
Yeah.
Oh,
the
that's also a great
Punisher
one.
was a good one. Didn't we
Punisher
do
was
Punisher?
good. We did, yeah. The original Punisher, right? With Lundgren. Yeah. That was
Yes.
perfect for that. So I don't know. We're still we're still thinking. But
Yeah.
Jimmy, watch for something. It's coming.
Watch this space.
That's right. Watch this space, Jimmy.
Jimmy likes film sack.
Jimmy sure likes film sack. All right, let's get to some Patreon mentions. Patreon.com/filmsack's the place to support this show. And we got some new folks. Roland Fitzgerald. I feel like we just got to be careful around him. His name is so official.
Yeah.
Roland Fitzgerald.
Actually, both these guys. Paul St. Germain III is also.
Ooh.
Yeah, or Germain maybe? Paul St. Germain. Yeah, it's got a main at the end. Anyway. These guys joined us and are going to get no commercials ever, pre-show content every week, monthly specials from the hosts, and movie-related art from me in the mail. There's some other things there as well, so go read up about it. Super simple. Go to patreon.com/filmsack. And while you're at it, check out our latest merch in the store. If you go to filmsack.com and check out the latest Filmsack sack, among other things. I made a tote
How
bag with
meta.
our logo on it. I know, it's very meta. It actually came from a fan's suggestion who
How
said,
many
hey,
video cassettes will that hold?
he goes, what? Many. But he's like, why don't you guys have a sack? And I'm like, you know what? That's not a bad idea. So I made a tote.
What's he implying?
Exactly.
And it's really good quality.
Yeah,
right?
it's nice
this
stuff.
is like a really good sack. This is not like a $1 sack you might buy at the grocery store.
No, this is the sack of a lifetime. Is what this one is.
This is a sack to hold all your other sacks.
That's right. It's let's see,
It's a sack of holding.
I can actually tell you how big it is. 20 inches by 14. It's pretty big.
Oh.
Jeez,
Capacity.
brag. Why don't you?
Six gallons. I wouldn't put water in it, but 6 gallons worth of space inside. A weight limit of 30 pounds. You can carry a lot in there.
That is heavy.
And
is that a bowling ball? I think it's a bowling ball, isn't it?
I mean, is it? I don't even know.
Bowling ball,
12
16
pounds,
pounds.
16 pounds? Oh, yeah.
100% certified organic cotton.
Okay.
What else? That's it.
You sold me at certified. I'm
Yeah.
the certifier certified the cotton. I'm there.
All right. And there's a big old cool cassette tape logo film sack on the front that looks like it should fit just nicely in there. So anyway, go check those things out at filmsack.com. Our next movie is 2023's, now on Paramount Positive, The Toxic Avenger.
Sweet. It's the newest one.
The new one.
Peter Dinklage.
Well, we weren't brave enough to do the old one. We're just gonna.
Yeah.
Wait, who is it? Peter Dinklage and who? He's the main. He's your Avenger, right? I think.
Is that right?
I thought Peter Dinklage played the monster.
Jacob Tremblay.
Oh, young Jacob Tremblay.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, he
Elijah
does play.
Wood.
He plays Winston Goose. So he's he's the anti-hero, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Does he ever say no ticky, no washi? Does he ever do that?
I hope not.
I kind of hope not too. But part of me, a little part, wants it.
Just a reminder, we sacked the 1984 Toxic Avenger a long time ago.
We did do it?
Wow.
Okay.
Oh, you don't remember that? Hell yeah.
That is Film Sack 146. So we don't need anyone to watch the 1984 Toxic Avenger. No. We've already done it.
But I am going to play.
I've seen it so many times. When we were watching with you guys, it wouldn't have blipped.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm going to play this. No, that's Fletcher. He does one.
Thank you.
I don't want the Fletcher one. I want this one. Here it is. This is from the movie.
No ticky, no washi.
That's the actual.
That's where that came from. That's right.
Fletcher's version.
No ticky, no washi.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Less racist when Fletcher does it.
Yeah, for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know how that works. Anyway, filmsack.com is our website. We have everything there, links to everything, so go check that out. And that's going to do it for us, for me, for Brian, and for Randy.
We eat when I say we eat.
We'll see you next time.
This show is part of the Frog Pants Network. Yes. Get more at frogpants.com.
Bullshit.
Bullshit.
Bullshit.